Hey everyone, Dr. Mers here. I'm a clinical psychologist with the U Platform. Today I wanted to share some facts about the fascinating relationship between sleep and memory and how you can use some brain science to really maximize all your efforts when you're studying or trying to memorize anything. I'm going to use a pretty simple analogy to break down something that's pretty complex. Bear with me, I think it's going to be really helpful. So throughout the day, when you're reading something, trying to memorize facts or a new theory, all of that information gets stored in a part of your brain called the hippocampus. That's where our short-term memory is stored. And you can think of the hippocampus like a USB stick. It's really handy, it's transferable, you can take it from place to place, but its downsides are twofold. One, it's finite in capacity. Two, it's losable. It's pretty small. If you misplace that USB stick, you're actually going to lose all that information. And just like this analogy with the USB stick, that is how our short-term memory works. We have a finite capacity of holding information in the hippocampus. And similarly, if we don't get the information out of the hippocampus within a specific time period, about 24 to 48 hours, there's a high probability that we might lose that information. Here's the really cool part about sleep. When we do neuroimaging studies of individuals sleeping after learning, what we see is incredibly fast electrical signals that occur during what we call sleep spindles, which are high spikes in electrical activity in the brain. And what's happening during that time, these electrical signals are going from the hippocampus, so that USB stick, throughout areas of your cortices, your brain, your cortex. With that, what's happening is those memories are actually getting integrated into long-term memory, which for the most part, our research shows that those memories are there forever. It's just a matter of practicing recalling them. And sleep actually makes us better at recall. So next time you're thinking about staying up an extra hour or two, or I hope not, but maybe pulling an all-nighter to study for an exam, remind yourself that the brain science says that is actually not going to be as effective as studying and focusing for a finite period of time and then getting a good night's sleep to consolidate those memories into long-term memory so that you can remember them for the test the next day, the next week, or apply that in the real world whenever that may be. Hope you found this helpful. Remember, there's no health without mental health.